Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so it's good to be back and it's long overdue. As requested, I'm going to show you Canton now from Tin Drum. We're going to play along to a live version because it's a bit easier to hear what he's doing. It's one of these ones where it's deceptively easy, right? It sounds much harder than it is. However, while there's not a lot going on in terms of your left hand in particular, some of the stuff you're going to be doing is a bit unorthodox. So it's just a tricky thing head-wise as opposed to hands-wise, if that makes sense, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to play along as usual, and then I'll show you what he did. But before I do that, would you mind awfully, if you're not subscribed, will you hit the subscribe button, because I'm so close to a landmark number, and my children tell me I will be happier and more fulfilled if I have more subs. So many return again and again to see videos and you're not subscribed, so it'd really help me out if you do that. Anyway, without any further ado, I hate doing that stuff. Here we go. This one's live. It has some harmonics on it. I'll show you those later. You ready? Okay, and so on. So it's really only, hit the mic there. Shh, ignore that. It's really only 2 bits. Okay, so you've got the bit over the A, which is based around an A riff, and you got another one based around an E riff. Now I changed my strings, and the action's gone a bit funny, so it's harder for me to play, and I'm struggling with that a little bit. So forgive me, okay? So the A part is based around this little riff. So you're going to start on the 9th fret on the G string with your index finger, and you're going to play and give it a little smear back and forth, okay? Like that. After that, you're going to mute with these 2 fingers. So you're not pressing down. And you're not off the string. You just rest your hand on the string there, and you get this. So it's your D and your D, you mute, okay? So it's, and you're gonna go D, G, D, muted, and then open A. Okay? Okay, I'll do it again. And then the next part is you're going to play the open D string and hammer on to the 7th fret on the D string. So it's like, so you pluck one note and then just use your hand to hammer on real hard onto the 7th fret, and you get that, right? Now, so open D, fret, hammer onto the 7th fret, and then play that same note again. So it's open, hammer, play. Right? So okay, and then your 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the G string again. So that part is, that's the really audible part of the track, is that. And there's a little gap, and you start again. So start. Okay, now the next bit, there's only 2. The next bit is he slides up here Now, don't waste your time trying to figure out, well, you can if you want to, but there's no need to waste your time to figure out and memorize exactly, oh, he played that, and then it was that, and then it was this. It's from what I can tell from listening to the live recordings, it's completely random. He just wants to be up here making that noise, and sometimes it's be two, and he moves around. It doesn't matter. Actually, it's just this, whatever that is. And then, so you make this noise, and instead of playing the D and the G muted, you're going to play the A and the D muted, and then A again, open E twice. So smear up here, right? Open A muted, open D muted, open A muted, open E twice. So just do that again. Your next two notes are the 5th fret on the A string to the 7th fret on the D string, and you get this. So 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the D string. So I'll put that whole part together for you slowly. It's and then he's back into this other bit. Those are the only two bits. So now you've seen what they are. Let's play along again, and just for a little bit, and you'll see what I mean. Up here. Right. Okay, so when he's doing this part here, he has to get back to here, and how he's doing it is how it's so fluid is he's doing it up here, and then when he's muting, he's moving his hand down. Anyway, so it's he gives himself that time to get back there. So he's not doing this to try to get down there in time. It's this really fluid motion. It's like anyway, there's your two bits. So and then the other part. Now, if you're finding it hard to play along at the speed, it is quite fast. You can use a thing called Best Practice. It's a free download, and it will allow you to play along at various different speeds. There's a slider. You slide it along, and you can play at 60 beats a minute up to whatever, or 60% of the track. You can take it right down, and do that. Take it down to 70%, say, and play along and see how you get on. And let me know if there's any questions in the comments below. Thanks for your patience waiting around, and don't forget to subscribe. And oh, by the way, I also take requests. If there's a song you want me to work out, preferably on bass, but sometimes on guitar too, stick that in the comments, and I'll do my best to get to it. And as they say on Team Mick Karn, fretless, isn't it? Don't panic, fretless. Thanks a million. Take care.